Okay, hopefully it's not drowning me out now. Alright. So, I did not expect to start this today. But unfortunately, my original Xbox decided to kick the bucket, so things got a little derailed. And I guess that means I'll have to figure something else about with the channel point queue, since technically I promised Halo 2, but I don't have anything that can run it right now, or at least something functioning. Anyhow, not really sure what to expect from this game aside from a lot of grinding. Also, designs that are distinctly Toriyama, so. Yes, let's go ahead and get this started. Wow. We have 9 whole save slots. What? Draconian quest? The heck? Oh. No shopping, no armor. Huh. Party wiped out if protagonist perishes. Nice. What townsfolk talk tripe? What? Strange force will sometimes overcome the inhabitants of Erdrea, making them tell a white lie or two. Knows what fibs they'll try to pass off as the truth. These are interesting options. Yeah. Okay, Shypox, uncontrollable embarrassment will plague you on every step of your adventure. There's no telling when this crippling affliction might flare up next. Savor the spectacle of seeing your allies crippled with embarrassment from time to time. Wondering what might get them so worked up? Only one way to find out? Alright, well, I don't have any feel for how this series normally plays it, so let's just not mess with that for now. Also interesting that instead of spaces, blanks are asterisks. That's kind of weird. Okay, so this is nominated in 3D mode, so we'll be playing in 3D mode. Apparently I can swap it whenever I feel like it, but we'll stick with 3D unless something goes horribly wrong, I guess. I'll just stick with English. I don't know if I want the camera to follow me. Stick with normal for the rotation. If it turns out to bug me, then we'll fix it, but we'll run with the defaults for now. Huh. This looks fine. I don't think we need to adjust the brightness. Well, that's a perspective. Why are we following an invisible penguin?
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Yay, prophecy? Well, that escalated quickly. Rip kid.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. Who's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Well, that was a hell of a lot of mood whiplash for, what, 5 minutes? Baby being born, kingdom being destroyed, baby found in river.
Thanks so much, you're a lifesaver.
Guess this is all voice acted? Or maybe just the important parts.
Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
Does make me wonder if it's voice acted in 2D.
Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Okay, so yeah, just the important parts. Hold up there, young Kuroi. Where do you think you're off to? You haven't been up the tour yet, have you? It's back the other way, as you well know. I don't want to see you again till you've climbed it. Path gets pretty steep up on the tour, so be sure to watch your footing. Don't let that make you stick to the beaten track. Little detours are where you can find all the fun stuff. To think you and Gemma are all grown up already. I can remember you two Linlons hurrying around the place, causing trouble like it was yesterday. Ah, time flies, it really does. So it's time for you to head up the tour, I hear. Mind you don't slip, it's a long way down. Now don't worry, Kuroi would never let me fall. Ah, what would you do without him, eh? Well, Kuroi, you're the lady, make sure she comes to no harm. Right. Apparently we just grew up into quite the swashbuckler. The symbols on the side of the tour represent the spirit of the land, you know? And the spirit has always watched over the people of Cobblestone. The coming of age ceremony is one of the ways we show our gratitude for its protection. You know the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. And remember, if you're ever in need of some advice or you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their head like me. Just press Y and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use the R stick to change the direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me. We've all been through, you know? We all climbed to the top of the tour. I remember it like it was yesterday. I can't tell you what I found up there. No, that's something you'll have to find out for yourselves. You know, I'm not sure I've ever seen the two of you apart. And to think you're all grown up already. Are those wooden bells I hear? Hehe. Grandma, honestly. Oh, let an old woman have her fun, will ya? Now, Kuroi, you look after my lovely granddaughter, you hear? Good luck, Roy. Wish I was a grown-up like you. I can't wait to climb the tour. Just look at you, Kuroi, my little boy, all grown up. Now, be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think, you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are, about to climb the tour together. Oh, if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine. I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back. Great, seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know? No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now it's time you're on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing X and selecting Party Talk. Gemma may have some useful tips for you. Alright, I guess they really load us up with potential hints here. Apparently Gemma's not really in the party. Alright, fine. The path ahead will at times be a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. Oh dearie me, where can that boy have got to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up the tour on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. Ah, he'll be the death of me, that one. Hey, RMF. Yeah, F for Xbox. I mean, it was a pretty old and well-loved machine. But
great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it?
But I'm still sad to see it go. I wonder how easy it is to recover the data off of it, too. Granted, I don't know what I'd be able to do with it if I could recover it. Because it's not like I'm gonna go getting another Xbox. But we can definitely say ripped all my, Halo and Phantasy Star Online data. Also the KOTOR save.
My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
Indeed. His idea indeed.
Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey.
So I'm guessing she's just gonna hang with us the whole time because we're a silent protagonist, so otherwise no one's gonna say anything in response to stuff that's said to the party.
Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh. Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
We can't cause any plot to happen if we can't talk.
Watch out!
I mean, we probably could, but it would definitely be a lot less interesting if we didn't have someone to actually react to the stuff happening in the plot. So I'm guessing, like, that's gonna be Gemma's main role here.
Crikey. Go on! You can do it!
Well, I guess it's nice that the dog's backing us up.
Fight, fight, and fight some more! Go on! Go on! You can do it! Get them! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Yay! It's a treasure chest, hooray.
Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
What is this? Oh, this is the thing that Gemma was talking about. Okay, it's nice that the models actually take their time to balance there. Yay, herbs. The JRPG staple. More monsters! But I don't think they've spotted you yet. You should try to sneak up and... or you should sneak up and try to surprise them. Okay. We don't actually swing our weapon, like, swing. We do, like, an interact ambush.
Fight and fight, slums!
I need to heal after... Oh, I can just slash even if they're facing me. I guess that's kind of... It makes sense. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense if somebody I couldn't swing if they're walking towards me.
Don't give up!
Oh, nice. Free med herbs. I was gonna say that I should probably heal after this battle, but I guess that fixes that. So these are pretty good tutorial crutches. Because this would be really tedious with the stats we have if we were alone. Or we're forced to do all the heavy lifting while everyone stood back. Just casual 25% increase in strength, no big. Frizz? Just eliminate non-battle spells or abilities. Okay, but can I at least look at what it does? No, apparently I'm not allowed to look at what it does. Unless... oh, there we go. Basic fireball? Sure. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so getting it from behind doesn't do anything more. It's 1 damage no matter... Well, I guess this... I bet it's based on either their max hit points or my strength or something. But it's the same regardless of if they're facing me or facing away from me.
Go on! You can do it!
Which means I guess I can just run up and start hacking. Unless I want to avoid the fights entirely, but... in this type of JRPG, I feel like that would be a really bad idea.
Fight and fight some more! Go on!
What was that sound? Is that me? Needlers?
Go on! You can do it! Go on!
That bark is OP.
Fight, fight, and fight some more! Get him!
At least for the moment, it seems like it's a 100% success rate pairwise. Oh, we're Link now. Take that, Potts. That's what you get for existing. Copper ore. Alright, well I guess there's probably a crafting system if we're getting ore. Wait. I guess we did do 2 damage, but that's a hell of an overheal.
Fight, fight, and fight some more! Get him! Go on! You can do it! Go on!
Ascending stairs sound?
Core, look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think? Help! Help me! What? Cole? Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Oh, now there's 2 of them. Nice.
Watch out!
I almost feel like the sword's not going to be very effective against these. We'll see what happens, but I'll probably need to use the fire spell.
Get him!
Oh, maybe not.
Crikey! Here you go. Go on! Plums! Don't give up! Crikey! Fight, fight, and fight some more! Get him! Plums! Here you go.
This fight would definitely be pretty terrible without the auto healing from Gemma.
Go on! You can do it!
Since if they decide to, they can take off over half my health.
Get him! Phew. I'm so proud of you.
Double your MP, another 20% increase in strength. 50% increase in agility. You know, just typical early JRPG stat gains.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
Feel with how that fight went, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Just these vines to climb and you'll nearly be there. Don't go losing your grip. Oh good, we're climbing vines in the rain. I'm sure nothing can go wrong with that. Stay to the top, watch your step. It seems extremely unsafe to send youths on. I wonder if the village is like trying to intentionally kill their kids off by doing this. Not much further now. Keep close to the quest and don't let your nerves get the better of you. The suspicious lack of monsters along the rest of this route, though.
Here we are at last. Oh. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? Help! Help me! Help!
Apparently we know more magic than we let on.
How? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later.
I guess we're just not gonna put 2 and 2 together.
All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Well, now that we've revealed our powers, somehow I don't think things are gonna go that smoothly. Corey and Gemma make their way back to the bottom of the tour. Alright, well it's nice of them to warp us. Woof woof woof. Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl. I knew you could do it. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma weren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. I'm sorry, Gemma. I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again. I promise. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you one, Kurai. And Gemma and Sandy, too. Imagine if we weren't actually trained to fight. That lightning was terrifying. Were you all alright up there? I'm ever so sorry you poor things had to go through such an awful ordeal. So you did it! You've been to the top of the tour. Well, you'd better let the mayor know. Everyone will be desperate to hear how you got up, or got on up there. Don't keep them waiting, will ya? There's no way this town will be taken over by a dark god anytime soon. Clearly not. It's all sunshine and rainbows. When the lightning struck the tour, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over us all. I wonder what the plot twist is gonna be. We're the reincarnation of the spirit of the land, or something. Yay, you're back! You're back! Your mom said to tell you she's gone home to make your tea. And cutscene.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Corey explains what happened up on the tour. Yay, we get to say things instead of just standing there looking dumb.
Well, I never.
Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know.
What, did travelers never come here to see it?
You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
The biggest eyebrow to eye ratio in size in all the land. That's Toriyama for you. Coming of age. Word for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tor and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. So the ceremony is all done? Congratulations! Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live and all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones, you'll soon find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put up your feet. Notice parents, the tour isn't safe for children. Please make sure they know not to play there. Which is why we send all of our youth up there, you know, to reach adulthood. Or die trying, I suppose. It's chewing contentedly on a great big mouthful of grass. Well, I can't fault it. I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of get up and go at the minute. They're too busy enjoying this delicious grass. Oh, if it isn't young Kuroi, make sure you're nice to Gemma. You hear? She's a keeper, that one. Not this again. Ooh, just look at your face. You got all red. Oh, to be young again. Hee hee. We were just talking about you and Gemma. What's that? What were we saying? Oh, nothing. Tee. Hey, math magician. Maybe they're trying to solve the overpopulation. Very plausible. Demon Lord usually has that under control. Also plausible. It's amazing when you think about it, isn't it? That Yggdrasil, the World Tree, has watched over Erdrea since the dawn of time. They say the tree has been around for as long as Yggdrasil. I don't know if that's true. Or this tree here has been around for as long as Yggdrasil. I don't know if that's true, but there's something special about it, right enough. I guess it's got like the green vine thing that makes it sorta different. Curious power emanates from the root wrapped around the tree. Yeah, I guess we're probably gonna find out that this is like Yggdrasil's root or something. Look at my lovely horse. He's the loveliest horse in the whole village. But that was quite the slide. We got to pat the horse. It's nice that there's no loading screens. I appreciate that. Or like as far as going from house to house. Alright, Kuroi, what are you and Gemma up to, eh? We just got back from climbing the tour. Ah, so that's where you've been, is it? Well, it's nice that you got to go up there together, eh? I guess whatever she's selling, we're not allowed to buy it. And after we earned all that money... He gets to throw hand is too happy and whimsical and definitely doesn't have a demon lord. Indeed. What would ever make you think of demon lords in here? Whoa. Okay. Apparently just coming in close proximity to the pumpkins and nudging them causes them to explode. Alright, a little bird told me you and your mate, Gemma, went to the top of the tour and came back. You ain't a little boy no more, Kuroi. You're a man. So here's some advice from one bloke to another. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. No one knows how long you got. So make the most of it. Apparently I'm enjoying nudging into things and causing them to explode. Why is everything in this village made of paper? Actually, no, I take it back. Paper is less fragile than that. I'd love to visit Heliodor one day. They say there's always something going on there. Apparently it's always bustling with people, and the shops are full of all kinds of lovely things. Not like boring old cobblestone. Beaver actually has really good tensile strength. I mean, not if you're trampling it. But these barrels don't explode, though. Although there's the interaction. Are we gonna pick them up and smash them? Yeah, we're definitely smashing them. We are definitely actually Link. That was weird. Yeah, everything around it's just exploding. Always remember when you were little, going fishing with old Chalky. You'd sit there for hours on that funny three-sided rock up by the falls, just the two of you. You would have been so proud to see how big and strong you've grown. Seems like only yesterday you were knee-high to a grasshopper. Yay! I love playing in the water! Come on in, Kuroi, the water's lovely. You're barely in the water. Hello there, young Kuroi. Do you know what's good? Prayer, that's right. You should get down to the church every chance you get. Every time I pray, I feel all my troubles slipping away. It'll make a new man of you. Take my word for it. Avery just has very poor sheer strength. I suppose. It's all thanks to the spirit of the land, you know? You coming back from the tour safe and sound, the village being so peaceful for so long. I think this would be the perfect time for you to offer up a prayer of thanks, don't you? Prayer of barrel smashing. Cause that's just what we do here. Greetings, my child. It's good to see the younger members of my flock taking the time to pray. Now, shall we begin? May the church assist you, faithful disciple. Confession to save? Wait, we need to use the church to see how much experience we need for the next level? That's a choice. Alright, res. That's definitely something I expect from the church here. Purification, that's pretty old school. Addiction, play in 2D mode. Yeah, so this is some pretty old school stuff. It's cure your afflictions and res your allies. Confess to me all that you have done, child, that I might record it in an adventure log. Well, I may have murdered a few barrels. Sorry. I'm here to assist you. Play in 2D mode. Exactly. Sometimes you just need to look at the world with a different perspective. I successfully recorded your adventure log. Do you intend to continue on your adventure at this point, my child? Yes. May the holy powers watch over you. Aha! So if I press down L, or the L stick, it actually auto-runs. It doesn't control super well. Well, if it isn't Cobblestone's newest grown-ups. Were you looking for the mayor? He's at home at the moment. Listen, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's been worried sick about you, Gemma. Well, it's only natural, I suppose. He is your granddad, after all. Message for the mayor. Ferocious monsters are at large outside the village. If you must go out into the wild, make sure you're prepared. And this is why we send all the youth out. Ooh, treasure chest. Cypress stick? A cobblestone greatsword? Is there some kind of accuracy change? Well, I don't see any attribute for accuracy. So I feel like we should just be using the greatsword. Unless we end up with like a shield to equip, but there's not really any reason to waste the other hand. Actually, hold on. Can we... Ah. The Cypress Stick made me wonder, well, can we dual wield the regular sword and the Cypress Stick? The answer is no. I guess we probably have to get a rogue or something. Since, at least the initial impression is this Dragon Quest very much sticks to being very old school. Which, I mean, it's fine as a style. It's a notebook with Dunstan's Corking Compendium written on the cover. Gloria takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The puns keep flooding into my mind. I never experienced anything like it. Get a load of this one. We should show villagers around the great stone spire beyond the village. And call it the Cobblestone Tour. T-O-U-R. There's plenty more where that came from. They just won't stop. It's like divine inspiration. Here's another. The mother said she'd throw her son from a cliff if he didn't eat his vegetables, but it was a bluff. Ho 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 ho. What did she say to the mirror? Hello me? I'm not sure I get that one. It's like the god of hilarity has granted me his holy blessings. I must tell Gemma right away. I see we have found the Book of Eloise. More barrels that are made of, questionable material. Alright, nothing up here, apparently. Yeah. Time to make pumpkins explode? Time to make pumpkins explode. I wonder what made them decide to put that in the game, just like... You can bump into objects, and then they just detonate. Like, why? Now that you've climbed the tour, I'm pleased to say that you and Gemma are fully fledged Cobblestonians. Now all you need to do is settle down together and live happily ever after. Granddad, honestly. Thanks to clobbering those stupid monsters. When I grow up, I'm gonna be big and tough, just like you. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore, you're adults. Welcome to the club. You're my hero, Kuroi. You saved my little boy. I'm so glad you and Gemma got back safely. Oh, it's like Hello Me, but a variety of cheese. I see. Makes sense. Woof woof. More exploding pumpkins. There's the book called Tour de Horse, Equestrianism for Young and Old. Corey takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. For the longest time, I simply could not understand what all the fuss was about horses. To me, they always seemed such skittish and dangerous animals. But all that changed when I was finally convinced to ride one. Such grace, such speed, I was speechless. What a fool I'd been for all these years, refusing to even entertain the idea of riding one. And the way my faithful steed rushes to my aid the moment I ring the bell, no matter where I am in Erdrea. He moves me near enough to tears every time. Such loyalty, such nobility. Long live the horse! I dare not imagine a life without one now. Those heavenly hoofbeats of clip-clop their way into my heart. Okay there. If you want to get somewhere in a hurry, all you need is a horse. They're faster than people by a long old shot. You know that already, being a better rider than most, eh? Nice manly pursuit, riding. Very grown up. Right. Well, so far as I can tell, all these things that just explode from contact don't actually have anything in them either. So it's not like they're hiding loot. But maybe I haven't run into enough destructible objects yet. Ah, I remember climbing the tour all those years ago. Back then I was young, single and free. Great days, great days. Once disappearing on our sacred tour of all places. And they say there are more of the blighters running around outside the village than ever before. I don't like this one little bit. Oop. Anything here? How about this one? Ooh, 5 whole gold coins. We're rich. It's a shame the shop won't actually sell us stuff. There is a glowy thing on someone's roof. Really? We can't climb this? Because those boxes very much look like they're intentionally stacked, so we should try to climb them. Actually, who set something like this up like that? Seems extremely dangerous. Yeah, there's just objects on the roof of all these houses. What the heck? No, I'm not playing with any Draconian quests. Ah, yeah, apparently I can jump. Huh. And hello, some annoying person. Okay, I guess it's one side only. Well, we can jump, but we can't jump very far. Pink pine? Nice collision. It's nice of everyone to wait for us like that, but I'm not sure I like being the center of attention. Come on, it's sometime. Don't keep your mother waiting. This is not a platformer. But if it's gonna put stuff on the roofs, definitely gives the impression that it wants to be a platformer. Would you really deny a game its hopes and dreams like that? Yes, I've been destroying most things. Often without even intentionally doing it, because for some reason these objects just detonate when I come into contact with them. But occasionally I have to actually pick this stuff up and throw it.
Oh, here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk.
Not talk.
This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
I guess I kinda called that. I have no idea what the Luminary is, but we're the reincarnation of something, and I got that part right.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do.
Well, how convenient. We have a special destiny and no one actually knows what that means.
He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Reincarnation of RPG protagonist, man. Oh. Reincarnation of the Luminary. Where tries his hardest to sweet, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually. Amateur itemologist, the word for collecting 10 different types of item. Ooh. What sort of journey wouldn't be complete without smashing barrels? Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today, and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. Is this the part where the Dark Ward attacks? Almost. It's probably an easier way to get up. Like right here. Hooray! I figure with a scene like this, we're just looking for someone to talk to if we run into them. Trains, that guy blocking the gate, that's not where we're supposed to go. I don't think I explored here before. Nice, excessively long ladder. Seed of Agility? That sounds like either a stat booster or a temporary stat booster. Yeah, it sounds like an actual, like, full-on stat booster. Well, Never hurts to use this on the main character. Nice view. Ah, invisible wall. There she is. I guess I should have figured she'd be at this tree. They made a pretty big deal about it when we got back.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you?
The hero breaks his bones from his fall. Nah. We're the chosen one. We're immune to physics. That's how that works, right?
I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since.
Okay.
That's his star, right there.
Once upon a time, RPG protagonist man saved the world. Gasp! What an original story. I wish I thought of that.
How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it.
I don't think anyone gets it yet.
I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
What? She's not coming along for the journey. Exhausted after his long day, Kuroi finally falls into a restful slumber. Then morning comes. Why the first person? Huh.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure.
Yay, they're actually gonna sell us stuff now. RPG protagonist man was the greatest person of all time.
But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
So great that RPG protagonist man is going to end up wandering off with no one to actually say anything. It will be a grand adventure full of dialogue? I heard all that from your mother. She says there's an important journey you have to make. And you just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure to visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down the slope and across the river. Once you're stocked up, head off to the village entrance to the north. We'll all be waiting to see you off. So you're leaving good old Cobblestone, are ya? Well, make sure you've got all the essentials before you set off. Yeah, I guess there's the potlet if we wanted a shield. It's worth 2 defense, too. I kind of feel like as long as we're solo, we're better off trying to kill enemies faster. Well, I guess there's no reason not to buy the bandana and Wayfarer's clothes. Let's do 3 antidotes. Hopefully we don't need more than that. Oh boy, we have to actually equip healing items. I think. Or, yeah, so I guess we have to actually hold this stuff. Interesting. That's probably gonna get annoying very quickly. So I could buy a potlet and just keep it in my inventory in case I feel like I need the defense. 40 gold for insurance, basically. Except I could also just buy 5 more medicinal herbs. It's the thing. Let's keep our options open. Hello, doggo. Woof woof. What's the matter, girl? Someone there? I'm sorry, I don't want to speak to anyone right now. Could you come back in a bit? Hmm. Nice! Exploding logs, too. This game is just full of these awesome things. Huh. Oh god, the physics. Sometimes we collide and deflect off and the game doesn't know what to do. This is it. My little soldier's really leaving. Might not be back for a while. Hope you said all your goodbyes. So ready? Well, hurry up, will you? We don't want to be standing around here all day. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that doesn't trigger anything with her, but I want to double check. Well, alright. So either she's gonna join us as part of the cutscene, or she's just not joining. Time to find out. Well, off you go then.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating in I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone.
Oh good. People do know, but they're just not telling us.
We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say.
You know, he's not wrong. Because really, on what grounds is Chalky saying this? I guess there's the mark, but... This game asks a lot, I think, as far as suspension of disbelief so far.
Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Right.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
Or will it? Oh, we get a horse.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Wait!
Oh, is she actually coming along?
Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
I guess not. Yay, we got Gemma's charm, whatever that does.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Well, it's just us, the silent protagonists, and the world ahead of us. Versus are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair though, a ring on one of your many summoning bells dotted around Erdrea will soon bring your faithful friend galloping back to your side. Ooh, a whole point of defense. Sweet, simple good luck gift into which Gemma poured her heart and soul. Yeah, Kuroi, there you are. The mayor asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses, and maps too, for that matter. Now, you see this bell here? Well, if you give it a ring, a fine steed will gallop up out of nowhere. Just like that. Good to remember if your feet are getting sore. What if your was as well as tired? Easy, just press Y to take a look at your map. What's more, pressing A once you got to your map will allow you to access all sorts of useful information. I'm sure all this is written in the list of traveler's tips in your pack there, but you can't go over these things too often. This ruined house is really suspicious, but I don't see any glowing things. Can we jump with the horse? No, apparently not. Seems like enemies don't notice us on the horse too. So yay, our horse is like a chocobo. Oh. We did aggro the bird, so maybe it's not quite so clear cut. Wait, you don't want to be going anywhere near the Mangle Grove? Monsters in there will have your guts for garters. No, if you head for Heliodor, you need to go straight there. So I'm guessing we're gonna be forced dismounted in the cave? No? We don't get a whole lot more damage out of the greatsword. It's a whole 2 extra damage. I guess it could make the difference between 2-shotting and 3-shotting, but... Okay, apparently that one was afraid of us. Well, that's terrifying. Beat of life. Hit point increase? It says a little, but then it gives us 5 hit points, which is very significant at this point. Yeah, apparently a lot of the creatures around here are more scared of us than we are of them. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith. That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need.
How convenient.
And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church.
How extremely convenient.
Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Okay. Okay, we can save the statue. Strange voice echoes from afar. Oh, wayward sheep shall find a welcome here. How may I help you? Hmm. I guess this will eventually matter. Actually, what's going on with that guy? Welcome to my roving emporium. How can I serve you? Well, that's convenient. Wait, is that a second page? Okay, mirror wing. Ah, 10 portal. Or I guess more like escape rope. Statue, how do I play in 2D? That's the thing, you don't. At least not on this run. Oh, that's a chest. I thought for a second there was some kind of animal at this table. I was trying to talk to it. No, I'm not going crazy. Anyway, I guess before I got distracted, I'm assuming this is actually going to matter at some point, but for now, well, maybe more dangerous stuff comes out at night or something, but I feel like the story is probably going to require us to be up at certain times to progress it. For now, we could just kind of do whatever. Small scale. And gold. Oh my. So we actually pass anything? Aside from monsters. Thought maybe we might have passed an alcove or something. Seems these pickle monsters don't really care that I'm here. Birds are pretty unhappy, but you know. Chunk of Flintstone? Oh yeah, the pickle monsters are running away. So most of what's out here really is just scared of us. Hmm. Okay, I guess they don't want to talk to us. Okay, looks like there's no more freebies over here. Hmm. So since this doesn't actually disappear, I guess this is a renewable farming resource. Alright, I guess we're going left. Or at least we want to go left. But the Emerald Coast sounds like something we might want to explore for treasure. If the game will let us. No. Conveniently barring our path. Hang about it. You shouldn't go any further. The monsters up there are a proper nasty bunch. You'll be wanting to go north if you head to Heliodor. Mind how you go now. An antidote. Well, freeze free. Monster change. These guys look a little more mean. Might want to start engaging stuff. Because if I ignore everything, I might just end up underleveled. Pink Pine. Still don't really know what that does. Okay. That actually made a difference there between the ambush damage and the one hit. Well, that's brutal. Knock him down and he gets impaled on his own spear. Yeah, those guys hit a little harder. Hooray. Let's see how we do against this duck thing. Yeah, they're about the same as the Hammerhead guys. Ah, it's legitimately an invisible wall. On top. I see. Yeah, there's a lot of invisible wall out here. Not sure how to feel about that. Have you come far? Well, you're safe now. Heliodor awaits. Once you're in the city, you can find a night's inn and rest up. Lucky all you. This is the largest city in all of Erdrea, you know? You should head downtown for a look at the livelier side of life here, if you get the chance. Welcome to Heliodor. Apparently you're not too talkative. So very busy. If I stand up here, I can see folks walking down below. Sometimes they see me and smile. We have a little bit of a moment. Welcome to Heliodor, greatest city in all of Erdrea. Please make yourself at home. Oh, and if you're wondering about the white speech bubble above my friend's head, well, that just means he's got nothing else to say right now. People get like that sometimes, you know? Haven't seen you around here before, huh? Here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him around here. You better head to the castle. Go straight up the road, climb the steps, keep going, and Bob's your uncle. Just remember that they shut the gates as soon as the sun goes down. The king needs to sleep, you know? Best off head there bright and early if you want an audience. Guess that's the time of day tutorial. Weapons, weapons, here we go. New city means exciting new equipment to buy, so if it's your first time in town, be sure to pay us a visit. Your friendly neighborhood armor is right by the fountain. Oh boy, oh boy. Welcome to the Rainbow's End Bank. You can trust us to keep your hard-earned money safe. Deposits and withdrawals are accepted in multiples of 1,000 gold coins. And of course, our services are entirely complimentary. So I can help you today. We definitely don't have 1,000 gold, so bye. Wonder how much the game expects us to have. We really didn't engage too much in combat. But if there's new gear at the fountain, then chances are we can't afford it. No one sells sharper swords than me, mate. You can look, but you'd probably better not touch. Copper chopper? Yeah, I think they expected us to farm a bit harder. Especially since, like, it's 300 gold for a marginal increase. Listen to the latest clever thing my darling husband said. Just because something might seem useless doesn't mean it is. Keep hold of everything you find, just in case. Except for those old Dracilian coins, of course. The only thing they're good for is selling. I have no idea what those are, but I guess we'll probably eventually run into them. You might want to go climbing around on the roofs one of these days. There's a ladder in an alley over there to the west, so I'll get you up there. Wah, Amelia's stuck on the roof, she won't come down, wah! Someone help me, Amelia's stuck on the roof, you have to help. To report is kitty litter. Oh, thank you so much, you're so nice, please get Amelia down, she's scared of heights, you know. I guess if we're looking for that ladder, we want to go this way. At least I said west. What's in here? It's a book called The Chronicles of Corporal Craig. Kurai takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. But as we marched across the rolling plains and meadows, encounters with roaming monsters grew more frequent. It was not long ere we met with the most dreaded of them all, the dragon. Clad head to toe in scales hard as stone, neither sword nor spear could make but the slightest scratch on the beast's hide. It seemed certain to slay us to a man. Swung my blade in wild desperation, somehow a blow connected and sent the great lizard reeling. We fled without a moment's hesitation, fearing that it might soon regain its composure. To this day, I know not why my attack had the effect it did, but I and every one of my men know our wise this miraculous quirk of fate. I was saving my pennies, and now it's time to spend them. You can't afford to be stingy, you know? It's important to get yourself the best kit. Aha! Chunk of copper ore. Good thing we can't get arrested for destruction of public property. Ah, there's the ladder. Ladder, here. This seems dangerous. Just climbing up here, and no one thinks about guardrails. I'm absolutely convinced there's treasure down this chimney, but I can't stand dark places. I'm too scared to go down and have a look. Wait, we can climb back out of the chimney? Seed of Deafness. Hey, it's one of those, invisible penguin things. So you travel, eh? Well, I don't know where you're from, but around here we don't go barging into people's houses with so much as a buy or leave. Well, you see, I'm apparently a reincarnation of something or other. Apparently that lets us just rob people. What's all this about? Hey, they actually react to it. Just funny, since no one in Cobblestone seemed to give a crap. Hey, hurry. As Dragon Quest 11, it looks quite nice. It's been a little slow to get going. I'm kind of disappointed that Gemma didn't come with us, because being a silent protagonist kind of puts a damper on conversation. Doesn't really look like there's a good way to get between roofs here. So there must be another way to get at the cat. And a bandana. Well, we're finding a lot of random stuff to smash, but that's not really what we're aiming for. Okay, this guy doesn't react, though. It's the fine inn, maybe the finest in Heliodor. I mean, who knows? It's a lovely breeze here. It's perfect for drying clothes. Okay, maybe we're getting too sidetracked. Actually, I'm not even sure what the cat is. And Amelia's stuck on the roof. Back the camera. According to the sport nipper, friend Amelia's gone stuck on the roof. Ah, there we go. You can get on the rooftops for the item shop, but I can't leave her here alone to go get it. Can I? Core, what a pickle. You name it, I probably got it. Don't ever leave without getting stocked up on your adventuring essentials. From the item shop, huh? I'm having fun! You don't say, little kid. Okay, so we're going up the ladder. Just want to see what's on these balconies. Apparently nothing. How exciting. Ah, there's the kitty. Mew! Cat's paw seems he's stuck in a hole in the roof. You wanna help it? No, we're just gonna leave this cat here. Karai gently removes the cat's paw from the hole. Meow! Help the little girl's cat. Go and tell her the good news. But first... Aha. Mini metal? Okay, it's not an accessory. Oh, there it is. No, wait. No, that's not it. Bunch of the other stuff we found. Yeah, it's not showing up anywhere in our bag. Do we need more Karai meows? Man, was it really anything that special? I've lost track where we're supposed to go. There we go. You did it! You got Amelia off the roof! Thank you! Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! Here, take this. If you got up on the roof, you can get onto the others. You can probably even climb down chimneys. Doral's face lit up as soon as he told her that you'd managed to rescue Amelia. The two seemed delighted to be reunited. Alright, we have kitty litter. Yay. Another quest. Wait, what? Did it just swap? Oh, I guess it swapped time of day and interrupted me talking to this person. I was confused. I thought me talking to the person swapped the time of day. It's like, what? Came all the way from Heliodor with just one goal in mind. To catch a glimpse of two of the greatest heroes in all of history, Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is they won't let me get into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, if I'm not going to get to meet them in person, I suppose I'll have to buy my time by reading up on them instead. You know, if you want to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find a book about the exploits of those two fabulous knights. Okay. Sure, why not? Well, thank you so much. I know there's a book or a book about my two favorite knights just sitting on a bookshelf somewhere. Taking a look around the west of the city, so maybe you should head east. If you see any bookshelves with red books on them, take a closer look. Apparently they're the ones worth reading. If you do manage to find a book about Jasper and Hendrik, make sure to come back and tell me all about it, won't you? Good luck. Every time I go to church and pray, I come out feeling like a new man. It's weird, isn't it? I think that person said the exact same thing as the lady in the last church. What brings you to our church in the dead of night, child? Is this actually the dead of night? It just seems like dusk. Or I guess me just after dusk. Yeah, this really doesn't seem dark enough to be dead of night material. People are actually sleeping. The cheek, hey, that's private. Heliodor is a fine place to live. It's safe, it's clean, and everyone's happy. We owe it all to the king. 3 cheers for King Carnelian. Phew. Phew. Whoa, that lighting difference, though. Like, changing from here to here. It's completely dark, but as soon as we step in... Oh, look at that. Well lit. It looks like it's practically daytime outside. Oops, just kidding. You wanna know something interesting about the house? You can climb up on the roof from the back garden, and there's a rope you can cross. I bet you didn't know about the rope on the roof, did you? You can use it to get to the swanky part of town. Wait, the church is the swanky part of town? Okay, we can go on that rope. Is there anything else? Of course, there are all kinds of ruffians there in the church. I curse these waist-high fences. Seed of sorcery. These penguins are stalking me, I swear. I'm starting to suspect they're the real evil in this place. I'm so happy I'm so happy I met you. Just being near you makes me so happy I could burst. Aren't we dramatic? Three whole gold coins. Ooh, so swanky. You heard it here. The swanky part of town where you find 3 whole gold coins. So you're a visitor to Heliodor, are ya? Well, don't pull anything funny or I'll slung you in the dungeons, got it? Yeah, we haven't been robbing people at all. Ha ha ha. Plain clothes. Goodness knows where he got the money, but that rich fellow just turned up, bought a prime plot of land, and had a huge house built. It's a great big show-off. Two big doors, can't enter either of them. Can't enter that one either. Okay, well that was kind of a bust. 4 doors, can't even go anywhere in the house. Swanky means extravagant and boastful. I mean, yeah, but usually that also means they have the money to back it up. Love it here. It's simply marvelous. And you know the best part? Only fantastically rich folk like yours truly can afford to live here. See? She thinks all rich people should be here. So nice and quiet here, isn't it? Ah, it feels like everything's going to be alright forever. Yeah, forever! No ultimate evil will ever surface. Clearly. I'm so happy I can't stop laughing! My wife's the best cook in the whole wide world! Ho ho ho! Lucky me! A chest. Gasp, we can afford armor. Let me guess, this door can't be accessed either. How convenient. Is a book called The Lurid Allure of the Dingy Dungeons? Far below the basements and storerooms of Heliodor Castle, deep within its very bowels, the dungeons that house the most heinous and hardened criminals in the kingdom. Many who have been locked away in these cold, dank cells have not lived to see the outside world again. Those whose crimes are deemed truly unforgivable are thrown into the deepest cells of all, from which it is said to be all but impossible to escape. A death sentence in all but name. Take care to stay on the right side of the law, dear reader, lest you too be locked up. The key thrown away forever. This is where we whistle. King Cornelian is surely the wisest of rulers. His influence spreads far and wide. In fact, it would be no exaggeration to call him the king of the world. Right. See that big swanky house over there? Well, it belongs to some rich and slightly vulgar stranger. He just turned up one day, bought the land, and had it built, the showy blighter. It's a small note on the door. One is currently indisposed, that shan't be long. Okay. Nice writing. I'm so happy I can't stop laughing. Oh, this is the guy who was inside doing this. Alright, you just keep laughing, pal. Is that a different roof? No, never mind. Okay, maybe it's time we stop screwing around. Let's go buy that armor and then go see the king. Where's that rope again? Over here. Well, we can jump over some fences. Halt. You can't go through it. It's far too rough for law-abiding folks. I'd strongly advise you to head elsewhere. Ah, so it's like the slums. Nice. But screwing around. I know, it's fun sometimes, but wait, did I actually read what this guy said before? Armor is every adventurer's best pal. When the chips are down, it'll always be there for you. So come on, what do you say? I say you got yourself a deal. At least we're tankier now. This young thief broke into the castle treasury in search of loot. Now he's banged up in the dungeons. It's such a waste. He had his whole life ahead of him and he just went and chucked it all away. Wow, look at this. I wonder how much it's worth. If I sold it, I bet I'd never have to work again. You see this Toyota deal? Well, it's a symbol of Heliodor. It's on the flag as well. Yeah, I'm sure you do just fine stealing this gold statue out from in front of the palace and trying to fence it. That wouldn't get you caught at all.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
He explains that he's the luminary. He's come to speak to the king. Oh yes, I'm sure everyone will believe this.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through.
That was
His
way
Majesty's waiting for you.
that was way too easy. Well, I guess pendants are free passes in this game. The world can be such a cruel place. Who would have thought that a beautiful kingdom could be wiped out just like that? Curse those monsters. Well, at least we have Sir Hendrik, the hero, or with the hero of Heliodor to protect us. We won't be going the same way as Dundrasil anytime soon. Only RPG protagonist man would have a pendant. Good point. Do you think it's been so many years since Dundrasil was attacked by that terrible horde of monsters? King Carnelian was lucky to make it out alive, you know? His daughter, the princess, well, she wasn't so lucky. Ooh, I like what you're wearing. That musty bumpkin look is really in right now. Thanks, I think. Sorry, but this part of the castle is strictly off limits. Wow, brutal. I know, right? Go down those stairs and go straight on. The king's waiting for you. The quest in here? Or oh wait, no, he's directing us. His Majesty's waiting for you. Get to the throne room, head up the stairs, and go straight on. Oh good, I like how he has very slightly rearranged dialogue from the other guy. Don't mind me just smashing royal pottery. History has been here since before I was born. It's simply magnificent. Magnificent. It requires no care, but retains its noble form entirely naturally. Where have we seen this before? Clearly nowhere important. You must be the Luminary. You created quite a stir, you know? It's nice to be able to meet you in person. Ooh, finding 7 whole gold coins in the castle. That's quite the outfit. We have traveled for days for an audience with the King of Heliodor, and now we are told he has a more important guest, the Impertinence. Who could it be? It can surely only be another king, who else would outrank one such as I. We are nobles of the most blue-blooded stock, and yet here we have been told that we must wait for an audience with the king. It's a book called Carnelian Behind the Throne. Having seen several generations of his line, I can say with some certainty that King Carnelian is a rare breed of monarch, possessed of all the qualities required of a truly great leader. Both loved and feared by the populace, he is like a father to them, kind yet stern, firm yet fair. Not since the days of the great kings of old has our nation been so blessed. Though his face may have grown hard and lined since the terrible events that took place those few short years ago, some might say that this has added a certain depth that improves him yet further. To have so resolutely overcome such grief and yet still lead his nation, or led his nation boldly onward, It's surely a sign that Cornelian is a king among kings. Who can outrank nobles and RPG protagonists? Exactly. I mean, that practically makes us a king, right? Treasure chest, you say? No, hands off, Richard. Those are gifts of the king. You so much as touch them, you'll be sorry. I am stupendously wealthy, and have brought marvelous gifts for the king, but now I hear that he means to grant an audience with some upstart, and that I must wait. Lots of red books in here. Erdrian Geographic. Of the many nations, both large and small, that make up Erdria, there are 5, the so-called Great Five, that stand above all others in the eyes of the world. Ancient and honorable Dundrasol, steadfast and stony Heliodor. Gallopolis with its noble desert knights. Sniffelheim with its snow-capped towers. And last but not least, Zvard's Rust, carpeted in flowers. These 5 nations guide the world, meeting every few years at the great conference known as the Colloquy of Kings in order to steer the course of Erdrian affairs in a direction agreeable to all. Well, one of these days maybe we'll find that hero novel. Antidote, medical herb. Oh, this is the barracks? Lanky barracks. Phew, training with Sir Hendrik is exhausting. I'm just taking a little breather. Ever since you arrived in the castle, there's been a curious tension in the air. I cannot quite put my finger on it. It's not every day that you get to meet RPG protagonists, dude. Okay, those pots had nothing in them. Maybe I should have waited on buying that leather hat. Oh well. Oh, it's the Luminary. It's very nice to meet you. I'm a bit busy with my reading at the moment, though. Could we speak later? Maybe? As long as we have Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik at our side, we Heliodorians have nothing to fear. They've been fighting side by side to protect the kingdom ever since they were boys. Well, that means either they're gonna die or they're gonna join us. Snowflime and Gallopolis aren't to be messed with, but there's no 2 ways about it. Heliodor is the most powerful kingdom in the world. Our army will never allow the monsters to take over, you can be assured of that. Is it the Majesty's chamber? Before you ask, no, you're not coming in. This is the entrance to the late princess's chamber. I'm afraid I cannot permit you to pass. Fancy getting to meet you in person. His Majesty must be very pleased that you finally appeared. Stairs to the left and right will take you up to the top floor, but there's not much up there that's really worth seeing. And besides, you're here to see the king, aren't you? Focus on the task at hand, I always say. No. Let's get distracted. His Majesty asks that you speak to him right away. Please make your way to the throne room. But what's in here? Just more hallway? Well, no, you must be the luminary I've been hearing so much about. You'll be looking for the throne room, Lord Warrant. Well, it's on the floor below this one. The king is expecting you, I believe. Huh, I guess he really wasn't kidding. There's apparently nothing here. There's something shiny in that chandelier, but I can't quite reach it. Is there? Well, I don't see anything sparkling. Although I guess the chandelier itself is? Oh, it's the one above there. Well, probably need to get some kind of other item. So there's not really anything to climb here. Yeah, the game won't even entertain the thought of letting us climb on top of the urns. Balcony. It's good to know that even the castle has another mini medal. Even the castle just has buckets and barrels that explode as soon as my feet contact them. That red star in the sky is known as Erdwin's Lantern, you know? Scholars have long wondered how it got that name, but I'm afraid it has remained a mystery. Single file? Okay. MP Restorer. Well, that's going to be pretty valuable to hang on to. Preferably for someone who's more of a dedicated caster, but I guess, who knows, maybe we'll end up being some kind of mage knight. We do have a fireball spell. I do appreciate that there's, like, more accessible parts of the castle to give it a sense of scale, because, like, with those mansions and those other areas, the fact that they just completely closed the side doors off made them feel tiny. So you're the Dark Spa... the Dark Spa? Sorry, forgive me, sometimes I think out loud, you see. His Majesty is very eager to see you. Yes, Dark Spa. So we're like one of those hot spring runners. Hey, Lord Pang Tong. You love this game? Good to hear. His Majesty is the most magnificent man, but he does not suffer fools gladly. My advice is to not do anything stupid.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil.
In other words, choose your words wisely, lest you end up with many fans seeking your head. That could be taken so lewdly.
You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature.
I take it that you also bear the mark?
Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he.
He didn't even ask to examine it up close. He's like, I can see it from afar. That is, yeah, looks about right, sure. Yeah, I'm the RPG protagonist man, alright.
Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
It's one of those tampon tattoos. Everyone's a luminary these days. So, Corey tells King Cornelian that he was raised in the village of Cobblestone.
I see. Cobblestone, you say?
Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Uh-oh. He's burning it down, isn't he?
Yes, my liege.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed.
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. wish. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm.
Okay. Apparently this man has had many of Holt's shrooms.
And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the Luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
Okay, so you might not want to jail the person who is probably the only person who can fight this Dark One, right?
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch!
Can't have RPG protagonist man without God. Dark Word Space God. What if the king is the Dark Word Space God? Dr. Joe Goddess. Oh no! Don't worry, once the cyborgs kill everyone, I'll have to go into the past to save humanity or something.
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Hero in chains. Word for fulfilling your duty in traveling to Heliodor Castle. Only to be damned as the Darkspawn and thrown into the dungeons by King Cornelian. Hey, cut it out. Get a grip. Your racket isn't gonna help you any. Sheesh, keep it down, will ya? Here goes the neighborhood.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
Explanation, I broke the royal pots. Yerp.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
Like most RPG protagonist man, he just keeps telling random strangers about how he's the RPG protagonist man. And we just gotta keep trying. Eventually someone will sympathize, right? A cool bro character. I guess we'll see about that.
The Luminary. You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would.
He wasn't certain about it, but he still punched that knight regardless.
We'd better get out of here. Huh? Wait here.
You? But... Oh!
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this. Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff, right?
Ray.
Me? I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We'd better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Hollow when you're ready to move out, okay?
Let's start a brawl. Lock tight. But treasure chests. Actually, what are treasure chests doing in a cell like this? Still response. Guard is unconscious. Yeah, super convenient. Just getting our stuff back. Guy's a pro.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence.
This chest committed a terrible crime, so horrific you can't even describe it. Gasp.
Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In you go.
Bye, chess.
The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back.
Alright, well, I guess we don't actually get to equip this guy. Just as his own thing. Yay! More barrels that explode when we touch them. Never gets old. That's boring, all the doors being locked tight.
There they are! You lot, over here!
better make ourselves scarce. Come on, this way.
What? Why are you
Follow my
running?
lead.
You're running towards the guy with the torch? Man, that's this guy's got some good sight.
Follow my lead.
We can get across that bridge, light the torch again, and go and check it out.
These guys don't give up, do they? Seriously?
Hurts once the offliners ran in front of them and they didn't even notice. Yeah. A real Metal Gear moment. Wug!
You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least.
Literally shook them.
And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
Oh, really? Alright, let's at least have a look around. If it looks like it's gonna be too long, we might double back, but... This is early in the game, I can't imagine this will be a long dungeon. I guess we're fighting a boss right away?
Wait, there's something there. If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here.
Another running sequence? Apparently.
Let's get out of here.
I really don't like sequences like this where the camera's pointed away from you. Although I guess it looks like there's not much involved in this one.
Well, here goes nothing.
Confess to your sins. I broke out of prison and murdered a bunch of guards. Hey, we didn't murder anyone. That bridge exploded and took them with us.
I think we gave it the slip.
Really? Do you think it's that easy?
I spoke too soon.
Yeah, great.
Come on, quickly!
Yeah, well, I guess I'll reiterate. I don't really like these sequences, because it's like... not a lot of indication of what's ahead of you, even though you should really be able to see it. Because it's not like I'm looking backwards. Middle slimes. Yeah, too bad there's no time to stop and fight. Although I doubt we'd be able to kill them anyway.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going.
Well, that's really not what I was expecting after we got that save point.
We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Huh?
There he is! The dark spawn!
Ah, me and my big mouth. Move, now!
This is just comical. Like, it's one event after the other.
Looks like our luck finally ran out.
There they are! We've got them now.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on. Let's not do anything stupid now.
I mean, why does he care? If we jump off the cliff and we die, they were planning to execute us to begin with.
The name's Eric, by the way.
Yeah, this is the opening movie, the look of it. Do we win? Yeah, sure. Plays after the jump even in 2D mode? I see. This is how you could be playing the game if you weren't stuck in 2D. I am amused that there's even a 2D mode to begin with. So there was basically no actual fighting there. What is even going on with this game?
Wake up, lazy bones. Come on, up you get.
Was not in the original PS4 based versions? Huh. So what made them decide to add a 2D version? Oh, the 3DS version released at the same time did have it? What? That's certainly a decision.
I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own.
Look, if you didn't notice, the cliff was kind of high.
But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do.
Right. Faith.
Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
Hero-handed, award for making a daring escape from the dungeons of Heliodor Castle and sneaking through the sewers with Eric. Yeah, sneaking, quote unquote. Thanks, I smashed your pots.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Yeah, it's so wicked, like, running and falling. And running and falling.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
Ah, yes, and heinously smashing barrels.
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Now, my children, with those fugitives at large, you must take care. I shall offer what little succor I can. I guess we just saved, but now that we're past all that dialogue, too. Question is, where are we?
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts.
Confess all you did, child. I jumped off a cliff. Yep. Just took a little bit of a tumble, that's all.
But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
Yeah, let's just break back into the capital. They'll never see it coming.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing.
Cue Blazing Blade style disguise.
Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
Yeah, that's about Blazing Blade.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town.
Okay, I guess that means we're not actually that far away from the town.
Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
In another stream, that very image was posted in this part. Seems legit. Oh, that was a long tune. Yeah, more party members. With pep power is an incredible ability that can be performed by 2 or more party members. At least one of them is pepped up. Some pep powers can only be unleashed when everyone involved is in the state. Select pep powers from the menu and when it appears, see what exciting abilities you can unleash. Depending on the tactics each character has set, they'll either perform powers automatically or await your orders. Take a look at the Traveler Sips to learn more. Lots of deafness, whatever that does. It does look like he can dual wield, which I guess fits with what he was seen doing in the opening movie. Wait, who's this? So, that blue-haired chap with you is called Eric, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. He could have picked a worse traveling companion, that's for certain. Now tell me something, have you heard of pep powers or special attacks that you can only unleash with the help of your companions? Yes, the game literally just told me. You're not even wearing a glove to cover up the mark. You know, it's a stamp-on tattoo that everyone gets. They'll be fine. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations, and believe me, they're well worth learning. I can see if I've piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. Of course. I've got just the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure if you and your friend Eric put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the real DQXI. All you need to do is team up and try it on some hapless monster. You'll see and see how incredible it is. Well, what do you say? Fancy giving it a try? Beat a monster with Eric using the pep power known as Real DQXI for a gold chain? Sure. That's the spirit, but just one word of warning, this pep power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. What does that mean, I hear you ask? Well, it's when you're in a battle and the monsters are attacking you, and suddenly you find that you're fully focused and ready for anything. That should be enough to get you there, I'm sure. Now stop listening to me waffling on and get out there and try it. Once you've taken a monster with Real DQXI, come back and let me know. Kinda sounds like Dragon Quest version of Limit Breaks then. Take that, Barrel. That'll teach that barrel to exist. I don't mind if I do. Pointy hat. Okay. So our fireball gets a little stronger. We can see how much unclaimed treasure is in the area. There's Dragon Quest 11's specifically. Makes sense. Small scale. No, this well is pretty bad at being a well, though. It's got treasure, but if anyone wanted to drink, there's no water down here. Or at least not one that you can reach with a bucket. Alright, maybe we'll see if we can get the, trigger the decoy attack, and then probably go back and save. Call out there. Which means, let's go pick some fights. Yeah.
Another one bites the dust.
Interesting that the party members do their own thing. Fight wisely. But the monsters are still moving around during the menu, too. Well, that seems like they're just ignoring me. Ah, there we go. I can set follow orders. Let's micromanage.
Ha! Easy.
Party's unsurprised. We were the ones who initiated, so... feel like it shouldn't be that hard for us to be not surprised. That's a large group of enemies.
Nice.
Gasp! We're frozen! Okay, it doesn't seem like we're getting the Pepsa, so we might have to actually wait until a boss fight before we fight long enough to trigger it. Ooh, we learned heal. Skill points. Every time party member rolls up, they learn some skill points. As the name suggests, they can be used to acquire new spells and abilities. To use them, open the character builder from the miscellaneous menu. Sure, why not? Character builder is where you can use skills to teach your party members new spells and abilities and also improve their attributes. When you unlock a particular panel, the ones surrounding it will become available, expanding your options even further. Think carefully what to unlock when and work your way towards the ultimate abilities. Yeah, so it's like a license board. Okay, so it seems like it wants us to commit to. Well, I guess we could do. Wait, no. Oh, I see, yeah, so there's like a tree, quote unquote, for the two weapon types. And then generic sword mastery. I guess if you want to be a mage, we do luminary. We need 8 points for pep up. I see. So it really doesn't want us to actually delve into magic just yet. Unless we want to wait a few more levels to actually be able to afford a 5% extra pep chance. I guess we can't even reach sword mastery. So I guess this is supposed to be our ultimate tree after trekking there through one of the two sword trees. I'm not sure what I'd want to really commit to just yet. What's available to Eric? Swords, knives, boomerangs, guile. The thieving skill costs 8 points though. Alright. We'll leave that decision to another session. I think since we're failing to get pep stuff at all, we're just gonna go save. But we got to toy around with fighting as a team for a bit, so it's good enough for me for now. Gives me an idea of what I want to do going forward. And if we want to afford all the gear, I think the game expects us to do a lot more fighting. Granted, we also get a bunch of freebies, so... I don't know. I'll probably still try to get into a position where we can at least let Eric dual wield and get an upgraded greatsword or something for me. Alright. Well, it was interesting. I didn't know what to expect. And it's had a slow start, but it's definitely got me intrigued. So, I guess we'll probably pick this up again for at least one more session next week. So yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow for, we'll be starting a Pick My Unit run of Conquest. Which, thanks to everyone selecting, we've managed to mostly avoid units that I've used in the previous run, so it should be interesting. Sunday... looks like work is gonna tag me in, so unfortunately no stream on Sunday. Monday we'll come back for Pokemon Shield. I think Wednesday we'll do another session of this. I'm not sure what we'll do with Thursday. I guess it'll probably be a toss-up between whether I want to do more Shield or more of this. I am still trying to figure out what I want to do with Halo 2, since that was the original plan, but the Xbox died. And I did promise at least a session of it, so I'll sort it out. Maybe for a couple weeks from now or something. And the weekend following this, we will do... do Conquest on Friday and on the Sunday. So it's just this particular Sunday, the, what is it, 16th, where I will be tied up with work. Anyhow, I don't see anyone streaming that I want on my west side want to send you all off to, so I guess we'll just call it here. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope to see you tomorrow, and have yourselves a good night.